start with Gordon Wilson at TSN 1200.
Good morning, Coach. Thanks for doing this. I'm just wondering if there are any changes for tonight's lineup.
Right now, Coburn's going to go in. Brandstrom will come out for the night. Everything else stays the same.
Okay, is this just an opportunity for Eric to kind of sit and watch? Maybe, the timing is right to do that?
Yeah, I think so with the back-to-back. I mean, we're going to get him back in fairly quick. And to me, sometimes it's good as a defenseman. It's a much harder position to break in as than a winger or centerman's obviously equally as hard. But and sometimes when you watch the game, you realize you got a little more time, and it's just a good time to reset. And we'll get him in as soon as possible.
What's your main message to your team today as you wrap up this 3-game series?
Well, it's they win one, we win one. Probably deserving both wins went to the team that was the best team that night, and we've got to come out today with our best effort. And I think we've got to play a little more north-south, and we've got to be a little more physical than we were last game.
Final man in the queue right now is Bruce Garriock, Post Media.
Hey, DJ, I got a few things for you here. Just on Brandstrom, given the schedule, is it maybe good for young players to sit the odd game and have a look at what's happening out there? Just because the way games are crammed,
Well, for sure. You look around the league, it's the weirdest year in a long time when it comes to guys that are have been healthy scratched. There's some high-end players that haven't played, whether it's a lot of games in a lot of days or talent-based. And certainly for a young guy to take a step back and refocus, gets him a fresh start. And I thought, both times when he's come back, it has been his best games. So, we're kind of playing in on that.
Will you consider using Joey Cord tomorrow night in Montreal?
Yeah, for sure. I thought he had a good third period. There wasn't a lot going on in the period, but, like I said yesterday, there's a plan for all these guys at some point to give them a crack at the National Hockey League. And, Joey has worked hard in practice, came in ready the other night in the third period, and we'll think about that after the game tonight.
And just the last thing for me, DJ, as far as Logan Brown goes, he's only played 2 games. I assume the opportunity now with Belleville playing small games here is to get him some games while you're on the road, right?
Absolutely. Get him some games, and then, at some point, if everything goes the way it's planned, is to get him back here and give him an opportunity here. But unfortunate for him is that he played 2 games, got hurt, and not only couldn't play, but couldn't practice for a stretch of time there. And, it hasn't gone great there timing-wise, but he can get some games in, get going, and then put him in a situation for him to succeed here.
Final one this morning is Murray Pam at Full Press Hockey.
Hi, DJ. Getting back to Brandstrom, I know you spoke earlier, I guess maybe in training camp, about preferring not to have Brandstrom on the right side. Have you put any more thought into that at all?
Well, I think when you think about a guy playing the left or the right, I think of 2 or 3 plays last game where he got stuck on the right side, and the puck came up to him at the top, and you're unable to one-time it, you're unable to move it to your partner. And all you can really do is backhand it down the boards. Same in the when you transition in the neutral zone. You can't make a seam pass and breaking out as well. You're on your backhand the whole game. So for me, skilled players are better to be on their strong side. If you're going to put a guy on his offside, to me it's more of a limited player that can just bang it off the glass, and it isn't going to provide you offense. But for a guy like Brandy to provide us offense, I believe that he's better providing us offense on his strong side. Same as Shabby, and the more offensive D that we have gives him more opportunities to have success. It's not to say that, as these guys come up, that we wouldn't put a guy on his offside. I just think that the most skilled guys got to play their strong side.